Mega Man 1 in the Wily Wars sounds like.
Weird.
The only thing I remember is that Mega Man 2 sounds really bad, and Mega Man 3 sounds really good.
Yeah,
which
Mega
is
Man
strange.
3 got the really like Top Man's theme on the Mega Drive does not need to go as hard as it does.
It's so like Mega Man 3 is just ridiculous.
Yes, everyone knows
It
about
also, like-
Mega Man 2. Well, Mega Man 3's got a sleeper hit of a soundtrack, to be fair. So
Yeah, Mega Man 3 soundtrack is really nice. I'm just surprised like Mega Man 2 sounds really bad on the Mega Drive, and then Mega Man 3 doesn't.
you know why? It's that good old-fashioned twang.
I'm guessing Mega Man 1 is like in the middle.
Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 soundtrack is so really good and unremarkable at the same time. It's like Sonic 1. When there's a banger, there's a banger. Right, so this is my Mega Drive Mini. Oh, I forgot how big the Mega Drive controllers are. Good lord. Also how weird they are to hold.
Oh yeah.
So this game is rare as sin.
Mostly in North America.
Yeah. It was never released outside of the Sega channel in North America.
Yeah, Japan and Europe both got physical copies. Doesn't mean it's easy to find, but substantially easier than it was in North America.
Yeah. And up until this game had never been re-released.
Yeah. Which is a shame because it's actually pretty good.
This is like the 19th version of Mega Man 1.
That was the third, but
So I always like to joke. So there's Mega Man 1, and then there's this, which has a lot of quirks and differences that seem insignificant, but they're quite significant. Then there's Powered Up Old Style, which is different from all of them, which is also different from Powered Up's New Style.
wait, Powered Up Old Style is like... It is different, that's right.
Yeah, because it still has, like, the shots can't go through walls, and the screen crunch and the physics, but it's got the level design and boss AI slightly tweaked, which means it's different. It's
like playing something in Mario Maker.
Yeah, this has... The Magnet Beam in Mega Man 1 in this game is way slower and clunkier, and there's also a couple of other tweaks, just about how, like, certain things, like, feel and work and function.
Yeah, the game feels different. It's like a lot of small things that you don't think are that big of a deal, but then you add up and like, wow, this is very different. It's not bad. Well, most of the things aren't bad. It's just really different. I remember there was one quirk that was really annoying, and I don't remember what it was.
Right, I need to, because the Mega Drive controller is really fucking awkward. What do I like? Jump being on. Let me just think about this.
Are you using a 3-button or a 6-button?
It's a free button. I live in Britain, for God's sake.
Okay.
What do you think this is,
Just
Japan?
making sure. Just making
Don't
sure.
want shot on A.
Oh, right. The Mega Drive Mini came with 3-button ones. I remember a lot of people getting very surprised and confused about that, because, like, there was a Street Fighter one that is weird unless you're playing it with 6 buttons.
So, Wily was... I mean, the soundtrack's going to hit you immediately. Twang.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe the Mega Drive in general.
It is yeah. The Mega Drive has like a... Ooh.
This is Mega Man 3.
Yeah. Shut up, I'm listening to it.
God. Mega Man 3 soundtrack.
Mega Man 3's title screen music is probably my favorite out of every classic track.
Agreed. Mega Man 3's weapon get, title screen, boss select.
Mega Man 3 is so good.
Mega Man 3 is so good. I know people like go to Mega Man 2 as like that high point. For me, that's that 3.
3.
I like 2.
It was like,
but 3
still has the solid music, and was the game right before lag kicked in.
Yeah, hi Mega Man 4.
Yeah, 4 and 5. I don't know about 6, but 4 and 5 both have lag issues.
5. I find playing 5 so hard because the lag is so bad. If you rapid fire your shots, some of them don't count.
Yep. Yeah, 5's lag is, my god.
So it's also worth noting, on an original Mega Drive system, this game would lag like hell. Like, those explosions you just saw, yeah, they'd lag the game. These shots, lag the game.
Poor optimization. Makes me sad.
Alright, now it's time to play the roulette of how do the Sniper Joes work in this one in particular. Because in every version of Mega Man 1, they work differently. Right, okay, so the original Mega Man 1, they jump when you do. In Powered Up, you can just get right in their face and clap them. In this one, it's more of a standoff.
The thing I was going to say earlier before the title screen music cut me off is that the Mega Drive has like a very powerful and elaborate sound chip that very few people actually knew how to use well.
I'm gonna say, unless you were working on a Sonic game, Streets of Rage.
Yeah, Streets of Rage is one of those games that uses the sound chip very well. There were just people who intuitively understood the Mega Drive sound chip.
It's one of those things where when you say Mega Drive to someone, the music is always something that gets brought up because yeah, it's distinct.
It's a very distinct flavor, yes. Is there a slide in this version?
No.
Okay.
That was it. That's
was.
another weird thing. We'll see this weird thing when we get to Iceman's level.
Slide was 3 or was it 4?
3. Charge Shot was 4.
3. Charge Shot was 4, thank you.
Oh, come on. Oh, I don't like these standoffish Joes. Okay, so as long as that shield is up, they are invincible. Okay. It's been a long time since I played Wily Wars.
New enemy name, Standoffish Joe.
Standoffish Joe, yeah. Oh, that's right. This version of Bomb Man likes to be as close to you as possible, not as far away as possible.
Oh my god, I was so busy laughing for that boss music. It's like
okay, so Mega Man 1's boss music. Unless your name is Mega Man Powered Up, you can't pull that off, I'm sorry.
The NES one was alright. This one just sounds silly. I don't remember Powered Up's rendition very well, but I remember it being pretty good.
I mean, Powered Up's boss music goes unnecessarily hard.
Powered Up was a cool game.
It was. God, you can tell I'm used to the original more than this. Bomb Man is doing things I don't normally expect him to do, because I'm used to him trying to be away from me.
Yeah, I'm like, why is he getting all up in your business? That doesn't happen normally.
Alright, next up. It's
Hidden Man.
weirdly proportioned Guts Man.
Okay, what?
See, it's good until that little bass bit kicks in, and I'm like, right, that sounds off.
It's like, it's okay, and then there's a truck horn.
Yeah, and then there's a truck on, and I'm just like, right, okay, what happened? Yep.
This is so strange.
Alright, so here's a debate for the ages. What had better music, the SNES or the Mega Drive?
Nice. Because it's very heavily dependent on who you ask, but I preferred the Mega Drive.
I'm gonna say, depending on some people I know, the answer is which one had Final Fantasy VI.
Hey.
I'm like, yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
I will let you have that. But this one had Streets of Rage 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonic 3. But the SNES had Mega Man X.
Yeah, how I feel about it is that, like, it's not that it's more so that I don't like the instrument set that the SNES uses. It just seems odd to me in some points. And a lot of games I've seen on the SNES, I'm not really fond of how the soundtrack sounds on them, with Final Fantasy VI being a very noticeable exception.
Final Fantasy VI is just a masterpiece of how to use that hardware.
Like, I don't like 5 on the SNES. It sounds terrible. 4 sounds okay, but, like, still not great. 6 sounds great. 6 sounds great on the SNES. And then, yeah, you know, Mega Man X.
Mega Man X just kind of comes in and blows everything out of the water, and I was like, alright.
Yeah,
You ain't getting that on your Mega Drive.
Excuse me?
Ah. So this is going to be a rare occurrence. So I am so horribly unfamiliar with all the changes to the boss AI in this version of the game that I actually use their weaknesses. You little shit.
Sorry, I'm back. This is not Gutsman stage.
Yeah, so Wily Wars is going to be a rare occurrence of me using boss weaknesses.
Because the Buster's bad, or it takes too long, or...
So Cutman's going to be a good example of what they did.
Oh, didn't they, like, make the Buster do normal damage against Cutman or something?
Yep.
Ah, yeah. Okay. I knew there was one game that made the Buster do less damage against Cutman. I guess it is, in fact, this version.
It is this one, yes. Which is sad, really.
Was Gutsman easier?
Gutsman, so this is going to be a rare instance where I actually use boss weaknesses, because the AI in this game throws me for a loop. And I've not played Wily Wars anywhere near enough to, you know...
But was Gutsman, like, easy or hard in this game?
Hard.
Yikes. That doesn't happen very often.
No, it really doesn't.
At least it's not a Mega Man Network transmission, Gutsman. That fight sucked.
No, you want to talk about fights that suck. Fucking Fireman, Jesus.
Fireman sucks for the exact same reason.
Oh, you want to dodge this attack? It better be frame fucking perfect. I still haven't finished that game.
Really? I thought you did.
No, I didn't. Where did I get to?
You got very late.
I think I got to 0.
At least to 0, yeah.
And then I just kind of...
Yeah, the big problem with net rank transmission is that, like, the first two bosses are Gutsman and Fireman. The point is that you dodge up and down to avoid them, but you can't do that in this game. Oops.
This is also the game that has Quickman's level.
What?
Network transmission Quickman stage.
I don't remember that.
Blazes.
Ew.
Okay, time for a Leckman. Because there's no space there.
It's like, no, Leckman was my father. It sounds like an underwater level.
That's...
I'm not complaining, it just seems out of place.
It sounds even more like Journey, so...
Yeah.
Okay, read my inputs, game. Come on. To be honest, I have never liked Leckman's level.
The Leckman's level is kind of weird.
Oh yeah, this is the version of the game where I can just walk right past these fucking things. Oh no!
Oh
no,
wow. No. Oh, I mean almost. Mostly.
Was that powered up?
I mean, the ability to just ignore those is amazing. Because the ladder sections are what suck the most.
So, in exciting stream news, I have decided the next 2 stream games.
You don't say.
I have, yes, indeed. Okay, fuck you, game. So, one of them is going to have you scratching your head.
Sorry, what?
One of the stream choices will have you scratching your head a bit, which is understandable.
Oh, okay.
The other one is very obvious. It's Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay. Which version?
Xbox version.
Thank God.
Look, right. I'm up for experiencing the game in its original form.
Don't. Don't.
The reason I am hesitant to do so is because I know it runs at like 20 FPS. I'm like, oh god.
That's not the only problem it's got.
I'm also aware of the if you die, you have to recollect everything problem.
Which is why when Golden was Let's Playing it, he was playing on the Xbox version.
Sensible.
Yep.
That there, that's a smart man. Ah, the magnet beam. Everybody's favorite thing you can miss that's mandatory.
The Magnet Beam is mandatory?
Yeah, the magnet beam's mandatory.
For some reason I thought it was only the super arm that was mandatory.
No, you need the magnet beam, which you need a super arm to get. Or hilariously enough, the thunder beam, but that's, you know.
That's,
Who wants to do this level twice?
no. Shut up. When did they allow you to, like, grab a collectible and just exit the level and keep it?
7 or this is 6 or 7.
Oh, late. Yeah.
Definitely 7. I'm unsure about 6. So yeah, after this we're going to do Banjo-Kazooie. And then after that, I've got a hankering for an RPG.
Have you chosen which RPG it is?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Turn-based, or...?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Uh-oh.
Well. PS1? No, Cappy, it's Mega Drive. If this was Mega Man 1 on the PS1, the music would be terrible. And there is a PS1 version.
There is, yeah. Shut up, don't talk about it anymore.
I just remember Complete Works exists.
Yep. There's a PS1 version of Mega Man 1.
And 2 and 3,
Never
4,
speak
5,
of it
6.
again.
I
Never
hear the music's not
speak
bad,
of it again.
but it's a PS1 game though, which means load times.
Classic Mega Man with load times just feels sinful.
Classic Mega Man with load times just feels. Mega
feels
Man with
wrong.
load times just feels bad. Looking at you, X7.
Burn to the ground. Burn to the ground.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was Cappy's private hell.
That's my private hell too. Right, so weird quirk of the Wily Wars. So, Mega Man 1 has water physics.
Oh yeah.
It's not meant to.
That's
Powered Up didn't.
yeah.
Mega Man 1 didn't. But this collection does.
It was Iceman that had water in it?
Yeah, Iceman had water. You know what it is about the Mega Drive soundtracks that bother me? It's how bassy everything sounds, and also the complete lack of percussion.
Yeah.
Like, Sonic avoided this. Granted, Sonic avoided most problems to do with the Mega Drive's inherent issues. Alright, let's experience how bad the magnet beam is in this game. Look how slow and flickery that is.
Yeah.
And also, if if you get hit while you're spawning it, or turn around accidentally, it'll just outright flip direction.
Oh. It's one of those.
It's one of those. But yes, I have decided the next RPG, and it shall be it's a bit of a doozy.
usually how?
Never played it.
Okay.
Which, you know, for me in RPGs is not a terribly...
Have I played it?
You might have.
I may have?
I feel like you have.
You DM me either a hint or the actual name, and I'll tell you yes or no.
Yeah, give me a sec. There you go.
Oh! I played part of it.
Okay, you played part of it. Right. I mean, that kind of counts.
Then I lost interest. No, I got lost, and then I lost interest.
Yeah, I hear
Nice.
the open-endedness of the second half of that game is a turn-off for many people.
I got a quarter of the way through the game, and then I got lost. Suffice it to say, I'm never going back to it.
I mean, I'm hoping by the time I get there, the Pixel remaster's out.
Suffice to say, I also know nothing about it.
And I will just mod the hell out of the font and we'll be on our merry way.
Let's play the Japanese version.
No, what I'll do is I'll just buy it on Steam when it comes out. Mod the font to actually, you know, not be fucking Times New Roman or some shit. And... you know... widescreen, redone sprites, remix music. No sketchbook. I hope.
That's only if you're playing SNES 1.0. It doesn't exist in any other version.
I mean, I've already been made aware of how to absolutely snap that game in half, so it's fine. I just give everyone Magicite.
It's not exactly hard. You don't need to, but it's not hard.
I've just been told, just give everyone magic, and, yeah, that's it. Congratulations, you win.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That easy, huh? I hate the magnet beam in this version.
You could be stuck here.
But yes, I intend to play Final Fantasy VI after enjoying the ever-living hell out of 4.
Four is fun. 4 is a game you don't have to think too hard about.
Yeah, 4 is a game I didn't have to think too hard about. In fact, 4 is a game I broke in ways you didn't... Oh, that's mean.
What? What is?
Oh yeah, that enemy will spawn an extra life right on the fucking boss door.
Oh yeah.
You actual little shit. Oh yeah, there's no pause glitch in this game either, so take your lumps and eat it, I guess.
Is there a pause glitch in... No, that was only the original. I was about to say, there wouldn't be one in Powered Up. That'd be a little too weird.
No. Yeah, so I intend to do Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if it's going to be right after Banjo. Because I've got to be in a I don't need to be at work for most of my life kind of time, so... But I can say, with the exception of any like Pokemon challenges I feel like doing, Final Fantasy VI is the next RPG we're gonna do. Because, fuck it, kinda got me hooked.
You're gonna skip 5?
I'll probably play 5 at some point.
5 is... I enjoy 5 very much.
I hear a lot of people enjoy 5.
I probably couldn't play it again. But 5 is a great game.
I've been told that 5, because of how the job system works, you've just got an infinite toolbox.
It's also one of the few Square Enix games where using status ailments on bosses is viable.
See, here's the thing. So I have now played Final Fantasy IV. I'm going to do 6. I am slightly terrified that with the exception of 5 and maybe 2 and 3 if I feel like torture.
3 isn't bad, actually.
Let me tell you now, I am fucking playing the original version.
What, 3?
Yeah.
That you need to be in a good mindset for, but like, the actual like layout of 3 isn't bad because the game is fairly linear. You can't really get lost. Like the world map will like direct you in one place, like constantly, so you never really get lost. Job system is basic, but it's fun. It's like if how do I describe it? It's like more simplified than 5's, but it still has like the same kind of sauce going on.
Oh yeah, that's right. They completely neutered Fireman in this one. Poor Fireman.
I played
the. So here's the thing. I feel like I could play Final Fantasy 1 Advance.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably couldn't play the original just because.
If you're gonna play Final Fantasy 1, you can play either the GBA, PSP, which are the same, or if you want one with spell charges, PS1.
Yeah, but that requires playing Final Fantasy 1, like a 2D Final Fantasy on the PS1, and that's like... No.
You can play the Pixel Remaster. You can buy the Pixel Remaster because that's basically just the PS1 version again.
This is true. And I mean, I'm probably going to dodge Final Fantasy 2, despite the fact that the main villain of that game goes to hell and boots out Satan himself.
You have to be in a very specific frame of mind for 2.
I just like the joke of that you kill the Emperor, he goes to hell, and then you just find Satan in a random box.
Yep.
It's like he went to hell and conquered hell.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 1 Advance is a really fun, easy, and pretty straightforward game. It's very funny because the game was not designed around having MP, it was designed around having spell charges, so you could just like use fire and run over literally everything. It was hilarious.
And the other reason I'm probably going to avoid Final Fantasy 2 is because I'm just going to constantly make a joke that you know what I'm going to make.
If you're going to make A11 jokes, you make them on my terms.
Damn it! Oh yeah, I may have accidentally found that song on Spotify, by the way.
Exponential Entropy?
Yep.
It's so good.
So that's now on there.
Exponential Entropy is just a very nice song.
I didn't even play 14, I know that song.
Yep. Most people do. Don't worry about it. 14 has some fun. 14 has some fun tracks.
I know it mostly for the meme.
For the meme, yeah. Like, I knew it for the meme, and then I listened like, wow, this fight is sick. I want to do it again.
Like, I mean, in the context of Final Fantasy 2, it fits.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time in battles just going forward and back and forward and back.
I think that's only the NES version that allows you to do that.
It is. Maybe Soken was playing Final Fantasy 2 on the NES when he was thinking of that song. Okay, nice. So that enemy's just chart out that. Okay, so underrated music tracks. Wily Stage 1 from Mega Man 1.
Yeah, this one's actually nice.
I mean, again, shout outs to Mega Man Powered Up for just doing this justice. Right, this is dumb fucking precise in this version. Have I fucked myself? Because if you put it just... If you're even just a pixel off, the platform's too small for you to stand on. Seppuku! You know, Cappy, I'm sure that I could, if I really wanted to, sit down and play Final Fantasy 2. But... exponential.
I think I actually tried it once in the GBA version. Stopped after a while when I realized, like, oh, this isn't really working at all. I should probably just play the game normally, as God intended.
Yep.
So I did.
Was Mr. Sakaguchi intended?
It was a lot more fun that way anyway. Yeah, because that only increases your HP and maybe defense. I actually don't remember. Doesn't do anything else for you.
That's so strange to me. I mean, to be fair, it's not just Final Fantasy that is sat on my RPG backlog. Dragon Quest is also currently sat there.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Not the original 11.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 11 is a long-ass game from what I've heard.
Yeah, it is. It's not Persona 5 long, but it's up there. Speaking of things I own and I'm never going to get around to, I own Persona 5.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
You could have played a good Persona game, like 3.
Maybe if Atlas ever does anything with it.
I wish they would, because it's good.
It's alright, they'll fucking remaster it on a system no one owns and then port it to PC 10 years later and be surprised that people want to buy it.
Please shut up. I don't want to, like, ever think about that again.
Persona 4 Golden did really well for us on Steam, so we decided to port a Persona 4 experience to consoles. Okay, cool. Is it Persona 4 Golden? No.
There's no evidence for this, but I have this weird feeling that there's like a console exclusivity deal going on that we don't know about, which is why that happened.
That has to be at this point.
Like, there's no way it isn't. It was way too bizarre to not be.
Thing is, though, if, like, say Shin Megami Tensei 5 does go to, like, other consoles at some point, there's gonna be fucking riots. Because it'd be like, okay, so you can do that. But not fucking Persona 5 your cash cow, you know? Gotta say, this version of the Wily boss theme is, you know, aged surprisingly well. Here's the thing, I don't think Atlas regrets it. Because Persona still does well enough in Japan to warrant it.
Yeah. It's a very Japanese game.
But it's also like, okay. So you've got... See, I don't know with the state of the PS5 in Japan if it would be worth putting Persona 6 just on the PS5.
I doubt it.
In the West, it probably would.
In the West, yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a reverse Disgaea 6. Well, yeah, Disgaea 6 is on PlayStation. In Japan.
Disgaea 6 also isn't a very good game, but that's because NIS is very odd business practices. Also, no money.
Also no money, yeah. Hey, if Nintendo wants to buy someone... that probably ain't a bad shout.
Any reasonable that doesn't involve hitting your face with salt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the entirety of Japan would, like... I mean, look what happened with East. Immediate second wind on Switch in Japan, and it did better on Switch in the West than it did on PlayStation. So it's like...
It's like, yeah, we all... He's like, yeah, we all moved.
Yeah, it's like all the RPG fans, like, moved because there's only one handheld in town now.
Yeah. NIS America did one good thing at least. They brought Falcom kicking and screaming with them.
Yeah, now Falcom's like, oh, we could do this ourselves. And it's like, yes, you could. Congratulations.
Yes, you
Welcome
should.
to 2022.
You could. Also, you should.
You could. You should. Please and thank you. Now, please update your engine.
I think they actually are.
I mean, after I've heard East 9, how East 9 performs, I would probably not be surprised.
East 9's performance is not great. I hear they either have done or are in the midst of doing it, and it will be in time for the next game.
Whenever that happens to be.
Whenever that happens.
I mean, there's like another, like 4 Trails of Cold Steel games to fucking localize first. Haven't they got games in that series announced up until like 2024?
Something like that.
And the ones that came out like 2 years ago still not localized?
You know what's ridiculous? They pump out like one 60-hour high-profile JRPG a year.
How many teams does Falcom have?
I don't know, but the fact they can do that once a year is surprising and impressive.
Because I'm like, they're a pretty small publisher, aren't they?
They're not very big. They don't even self-publish. They had to get somebody else to publish for them, which usually was NIS.
Either that or Xseed.
Yeah, either NIS or Xseed. Yeah, the Falcom's pretty small.
That's so weird to me. But they've taken the steps to say, hey, we're going to move Switch development in-house, which means...
Oh, baby.
I mean, I guess someone at Nintendo hooked them up.
Probably. Following what Square Enix did. This is probably a good idea.
Ooh. Hey, maybe Sega will port the Yakuza games at some point.
XW, nice try.
I mean, the guy seemingly stopping it happening is no longer at Sega, so, you know.
There was somebody stopping it from happening? Oh,
yeah,
right.
The series lead of Yakuza.
Right, yes.
because
remember
they
now.
put Yakuza 1 and 2 on the Wii U in Japan and it did really badly. And I'm like, okay, cool. So you did this before Yakuza exploded in the West, to the point where you can pump them out yearly, just saying. And
Yeah.
it was also on the Wii U. Then again, wow. I'm just waiting for Sega to fuck up Sonic Frontiers.
Give it time.
You know what? I would love to be optimistic. But unfortunately, this is Sega.
that's the only way you could end that sentence.
Let's be real here. They're trying something new. This could go well.
It won't.
It probably won't. Because I think they're targeting way too many platforms. And the fact the game was meant to come out this year initially, and they admitted it. Ding, 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 alarm bells. And I can't wait to see the Switch version be the best-selling version. Again. And also somehow be the one they put the least effort into.
Tends to be surprised.
Pretends to be surprised, because it happened with Main here, it happened with Forces, it happened with Colors Ultimate, and that's the depressing one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know what, as much as I like to trash on Forces, the Switch port was at least competent.
Yeah, the Switch port of Ultimate is very, very strange.
It's probably a case of what happens when you get the guys who did WWE 2K18 on the Switch to do it.
What?
So the same team who did Sonic Colors Ultimate did the Mass Effect remasters that were apparently really good. And they also did the Switch version of WWE 2K18, which absolutely nobody in their right mind ever talks about.
Oh, I remember now. You were getting that team to work on a system they weren't, like, good at doing.
Yeah. Like, their only prior experience was very quickly porting 2K18 to the Switch, which led to a very unoptimized, buggy, slow-down infested, crash-filled experience.
I remember now.
And then they did stellar work on Mass Effect, apparently. I haven't played it because I don't particularly give a shit about Mass Effect, but, you know. That's just my disdain for Western RPGs.
Mass Effect is not a game for everybody.
Fuck you, Alec, man, you piece of shit.
He DM'd me.
God, it's weird having a Cutman fight that takes this long.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, why is he not dead yet?
Not even the X8 fight with Cutman took this long.
No, because he pumped him full of one charge shot, and that's it, he's gone. Yeah, nice try, motherfucker. This level always gives me shit. Doesn't matter what version I'm playing. I really wanted that weapon energy for the Firestorm, but alright, we'll just stick it in the wall.
How sad.
How sad. Alright, let's see if I can beat the copy robot. This should not be too bad. Oh, seizure. Do not play this on a 50-inch TV, as I've just learned.
Whoops.
Alright. Oh, that was my knee, if you heard that.
I did not, thankfully.
God, aren't you lucky?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, partial deafness.
You say that, but that's not far from the truth.
How much damage does this even do? I don't know. Oh, well, rip. I saw where that was going.
And then he died. Unceremoniously.
God, I hate this fight. This entire stage in Wily Walls just kind of sucks. Just because of the changes to the bosses, like that's the only reason this sucks as much as it does.
Yeah.
Well, I could do this really quickly if I felt like it. If this was the original version. But no, let's give intentional first boss the fucking HP stat of Guts, man. Sure.
It's like you're playing Mega Man X5 all over again.
Don't remind me about those boss fights. Jesus Christ.
They sucked.
Oh, boss refights. How big are the health bars? Why do they go the entire height of the screen?
Hey look, we got to fight Sigma like 10 times.
Ugh. X5's final level sucks. Banging music and that's about it.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
You nimble little bastard. Alright. Just think, I beat Mega Man 1, and I can go back to running around in big open fields catching stuff that I am never going to use.
What?
Pokemon Legends, it's like Monster Hunter except you're never using half the things you hunt.
Oh, that's Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that too.
I will say that, like, catching things in Sword and Shield just feels fun to do.
I can understand why. I can see 3 Tetris pieces in this background. Oh no, 4. Yeah, I can see 4 Tetris pieces. Oh yeah, that was the trick with this guy. So if he's running towards you, he'll jump backwards. If you, yeah. And he also jumps every time you shoot. So if I want to play this bastard like a fine-tuned fiddle, I have to jump at the lowest point of my height. What? I know what I meant.
That's a phrase.
Yes, jump at the lowest point of my height. Unless he's already shooting, at which point he does not. Wait, was it? He shoots every time you... Right, there's one version of this game he jumps every time you shoot. And there is another one where it's he will jump... He will... What did I say the first time?
I've forgotten.
Same. I forgot.
What happened?
What happened? Ah, the rock's in the other glove now, isn't it? Take that, rock man.
It's like watching something from the 1930s.
Well, it's like the waist of my trousers pulled real high.
Sure. I wasn't thinking about that, but kind of like it.
It's a fairly accurate description of the 1930s.
Yep.
Outrage at women showing their ankles. Which I know sounds like a very 1800s thing, but no, this was still going in the 30s.
Just going... Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, has it ever gone away?
No?
This has been a deeply philosophical stream. There's been much philosophizing.
Are you sure? I think it's just time travel.
Yeah, that too. Oh, fuck fighting this thing. Oh yeah, for some reason the water physics disappear in this boss fight.
Thank God.
No, that makes it harder.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Because now I have to use the platform to jump over it.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, hold up. What the fuck was that throw arc? Okay, apparently the super arm blocks underwater have some weird properties. Namely, that Mega Man feels like he's gonna, you know, go for a three-pointer. Alright. Final stage. This is not gonna end well.
Yeah, it is. You're gonna be done.
And then I can fight Mega Man for everlasting peace. Wait.
I knew he had something to do with it. The fucker.
Was there meant to be a comma there, or...? Right, magnet beam at the ready, because I am not dealing with this.
sense to me. Ew, yeah. That one sucks.
So apparently somebody at some point has already broken into Wily's factory, judging by that gaping hole in the background.
Here's a good point.
Who's the fuck's first? Who is? I think it's Fireman. Oh Christ, I was wrong. Right.
Yeah. Whoops.
It's time for Mr. Up Close and Personal. Right.
No health drops? Oh god.
No, we're gonna Mega Man 1.
Yeah, I'm like... Oh, right. Mega Man 1 is in a fixed order.
You know what? At least Fireman got nerfed.
So
He said, fucking this up in every possible way. Why did I... It's Iceman next to you, div. You know, I feel like of all the places to... There we go. Right, now for Fireman. Oh, that's right. If I don't attack him, he will just... No, never mind.
Sorry, what was that?
I think that might have just been the original as well. I know the copy robot also did that. If you just equipped like the super arm or something, he would never attack you. Just run back and forth, and he'd also never actually touch you. He would just...
I mean, you
kind of go about his merry day. Right, this one has every potential to suck.
Suck.
Mostly because actually dodging the super arm throws on a flat surface is surprisingly difficult. As weird as it sounds, I feel like this version of the game was made with lag in mind.
That's very possible.
Ooh, hello. Alright. I'm not even gonna go for the ECG, I'm just gonna...
No need to be cheeky today.
Bless you. Unfortunately, I don't speak JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. As someone I know once worded it.
That's...
I wish I was
well,
joking.
That's not a terrible way to phrase it, I guess.
No, I suppose if you, depending on what era of like anime discourse you grew up in,
That should say you don't speak Inuyasha. Holy shit.
Wow. Here's your senior citizens guy.
Yeah. Bye.
Hey, do you want to go watch Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z? No, Dragon Ball.
No. It's Dragon Ball.
He just gets a what? What happened to the other 25 letters?
Was not expecting you to say that.
Wow, this series must be really popular. They went all the way to Z, and now they're doubling up, and they're already on GT. Which is probably how some people thought about Mega Man X when that came out.
Holy crap, I was not expecting that.
Is that a bit real?
No, I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about shit that was made with a lag in mind? This fight. Oh my god.
Oh my.
This has been your daily anime shit post by Business Snow.
Seize the means of production.
Said Sony to Crunchyroll.
Oh god.
Oh, that's right, he has no iframes. Time to go Guilty Gear on his ass. Honestly, the first phase is the hard one. Just because those shots are coming out so goddamn quick.
Right.
You know what? I feel like a mercy kill. Fuck you, Wily. It's called DBZ because you go Z. How long did it take them to blow up Namek again?
Don't ask.
Wasn't it like, I'm gonna blow this planet up in 5 minutes and like 40 episodes later?
Yep.
Fuck me.
Even when I was much younger and watching that, there was too much. There was too much suspension of disbelief going on there.
It's like, what happened during that time? Was it just like X number of episodes of them screaming at each other over a 5-minute period? Was there like filler arcs with other characters going on? Was that when Vegeta got turned into a... What was he turned into?
What?
It was a Jawbreaker, wasn't it?
That was the boot? That was Majin Buu. What the... That was way later. It was also way funnier.
I don't know, I kind of feel like that's... In my personal headcanon, having basically never watched Dragon Ball or knowing anything about it, I kind of feel like that span of Goku screaming at Frieza was just where all the fucking Piccolo is a better dad than you came from.
I don't know if it came from that. It may have. But who's counting?
I saw someone claim that maybe Frieza said that knowing it was false to make Goku panic. No, I do not believe under any circumstances that was the intent.
No.
That reach is almost as long as that entire saga.
Yay!
Also, what the hell is that sprite of Dr. Light?
I don't know. I don't know how to describe that.
It makes too much sense in universe. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Let's just say that's what actually happened, so we can choose the path of happiness. It's the thought of, I know you're wrong, but I want to believe.
I know you're wrong, and you're talking absolute.
I know it's shit, but I want it to be real.
It's one of those situations where it's like, if I wanted to hear an arsehole speak, I'd fart. I know you're right, but God, Jesus. Get your cat jams out for the soundtrack that was ruined by the Mega Drive. I like the city pack around there.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mega Man 3 will make up for it.
Yeah, Mega Man 3 is gonna make up for this.
Because my God, this sounds awful.
How do you butcher what is, let's be real, the theme of Mega Man?
I don't know.
Like, for fuck's sake, Smash introduced him with that song.
Yep. They know what they're doing. Move Zig for great justice!
That being said, I love this rendition of the boss select. It is unnecessarily jazzy and I like it.
Yeah.
Wrong button. Oh my god, did it fucking reset?
What?
It reset my control configuration. Oh dear.
No.
Time to Sudoku.
Yeah, give us a couple minutes, I guess. Took me a while to realize that this is supposed to be the Metal Man theme. Doesn't sound very much like it.
How does one go back to the menu without having to actually touch the thing? Usually a button combination for this kind of shit.
Have you tried soft resetting the console?
Yeah, let me go over and press the button. Oh, I don't miss these. I do not miss. Physical, I kind of do, but I don't. Does that make sense?
Yep. Makes sense to me. Meanwhile, this song actually sounds really good.
Yeah, because
Like
it's a new
the title
composition.
screen there. Yeah.
Okay, I do have a weird gripe with the Wily Wars, and this is a strange one. I don't like how chunky Mega Man's teleport is.
That's a very specific thing to be bothered by. I mean, like, I can see why, but it's a very
It's one of
specific
those
thing.
things where you think about it, like, that is really specific, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a really specific person. I have OCD. If, like, I'm used to Mega Man's teleport being a thin line that usually lands aligned very OCD-ly to a line of pixels on the floor. And this doesn't do that because the teleport is chonk. I will say though, I will play Mega Man 2 before Mega Man 1. Just throwing that out there. Because I feel like on a level design standpoint, it's just the better game. We could talk about every other aspect of Mega Man 2 that I don't like, but you know, that's... You know, that involves going into how most of the boss weapons are useless, how Wily Stage 4 can go fuck itself.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, this weapon has exactly 7 uses. I hope you use those exact 7 uses in the exact 7 ways we expect, but we're going to give you more opportunities to do so than you need. Dr. Dub. God, I wonder if I made some poor fucking, I don't know, whatever the hell the young folk of these days are called.
Younglings?
No, that's Star Wars.
Alright. Just it, yeah.
Why do I think the
Yeah, like the puzzle boss is smart, but if you lose it, then you lose it forever, which is bad.
why do I think the metal blades should reflect Mega Man's shots? Have I been playing like too much Mega Man 9? Why is the answer to that question yes? Why is it always yes?
Always yes.
I'll play the fuck out of 3, 6, and 9, and 11. 10 and 2 I can go back and forth on. I can play 7 a fair bit. 8 I don't touch much. 4 and 5 I probably touch the least.
I don't like thinking about Mega Man 8.
Aquaman?
Yes.
Yeah, understandable. But you can call him handsome.
Please stop talking. I don't know how to feel about Frostman. He amuses me, but like he shouldn't.
No, Frostman is a very wouldn't fly today kind of approach to a boss. I do appreciate the of Mice and Men reference though. Where I could half expect him to turn around and go, "Tell me about the rabbits, George," and then get a mega buster to the back of the head. But you know that's
a bit of wishful thinking, don't you think?
yeah, that's something Mega Man X would do. Actually, there's something I want to do. So if I had a time machine, there'd be a lot of things I don't do first. But I would then go back to,
I'm gonna have to, like, give you some strict guidelines on what you are and are not allowed to do with a time machine.
Well, let's
Just
get the basic ones out of the way.
I feel like you could get
No past
like,
nastification.
all kinds of mischief. No, wait, no what?
Past nastification, as Futurama.
Nastification. I heard napification. I have no idea what that meant.
Don't chart the Yukon before they're ready. Apparently. I would also go back to when Mega Man X was new, just to see if people were confused or not.
That's actually a fair question, because I think it was concurrent with 7, wasn't it?
Came out before 7.
Yeah, I know.
What? I think X2 came out before 7.
I don't remember that one.
So it's like you go from...
gonna...
Actually, no, did X come out before 6?
I don't think it did.
Hold the fuck
up. I think it was 6, and then X, and then 7, and then I don't know the order.
Let's see. ...1993 was X. Holy fuck, Mega Man 6 was in 1993. In Japan,
Kind of
in
weird
the
to think
US, it was in 1994. Holy shit.
It's kind of weird to think about that X6 was 93, 94, or not X6, 6 was 93,
2013
94.
in this country, sunshine.
It feels newer, even though you know it isn't.
Oh my god, like, so in Japan, 6 came out a month earlier, and in North America, X came out 2 months earlier. So they literally came out at the same time, basically. That must have been fucking weird. That ain't just me, right? That had to be confusing. I would also like to come back to Europe and just find out how people reacted to a game called Final Fantasy VII.
Sorry. Shouldn't have laughed as hard as I did, but I couldn't help myself.
Also, friendly reminder that Mega Man 6 was not released in Europe until 2013 on the 3DS. What the fuck? Okay, bonus points to the Mega Drive version. The backgrounds are not seizure-inducing. And that's a kind of dope effect, even if it is a bit basic. Alright, Bubble Man's music came out, okay. Well, I feel like Bubble Man's kind of hard to fuck up. Metroids! There you go. Next Smash Brothers, Mega Man vs. Ravenbeak. It should be hilariously one-sided. No seizure? I want my money back, said the therapist. They told me this would boost my clientele. Seriously though, like, this stage in the NES version was pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm listening to this version of Bubble Man's theme, and my brain is also going to Bubble Crab. And then I'm thinking of X5. I'm thinking of that goddamn submarine. I can't be mad about that playthrough of X5 we did, because I got the cannon to work on the first try.
That was pretty beautiful.
That was because no one expected it to work, and then it worked, and we were like, okay, now what do we do?
World record pace, baby!
I was expecting to have. I mean, if you want to do that, you just fire the cannon immediately.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now I'm curious. Hold on.
What's the world record strat for X5 apart from Prey?
I want to see what the times are.
There's got to be stipulations for different endings, right?
I don't know, actually. There might be. Looks like it's just any percent in all stages.
Okay, so that's a distinction in and of itself. So one of them's just fuck it, fire the cannon. The other ones, I could try.
Timing begin. Selecting either 0x and ends on the final hit on Gamma Sig on normal difficulty. The PAL version is not allowed due to the in-game tire being inconsistent with all their versions.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
They time it with real-time and the in-game timer. And it's probably because it's like 50
Oh,
versus
Kathy, I'm
60
so sorry.
hertz or something.
The playthrough you did at the same time as me resulted in Zero dying when you were playing as Zero.
Oh, right. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, Zero died.
He got the Awakened Zero one. Oh, mate. All those upgrades you just poured into him. Fucking rip. Remember, in X5, do not give Zero any heart tanks.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what you do, there is every chance the game's gonna go, LOL.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah. I was laughing, but I was also crying.
Oh, Woodman's theme. Oh, what did he do to you? Why are the carrots purple?
Why are the what? The carrots are purple. What the? What? What?
Okay, so I know carrots are naturally purple. We'll just get that out of the way now. But
yeah, I knew that. Wasn't it like white?
I think they're meant to be
on
orange.
On the plus side, that flame star. I don't remember. On the plus side, the flame star on that dog actually looks really nice. Look at that fire. That was the first
I am
thing
the
doing
god
in
of
game
hellfire,
design.
and I bring you fire. Good for
Bombs.
cooking things. Do I normally bum rush the fucking dogs? I can't remember. What if they've never been carrots? I mean, they could have always been like turnips or radishes or baby onions, otherwise known as shallots. Or baby onions, red-headed stepchild, garlic.
Well, Goody's been playing Just Cause.
What a man.
The thought ends exactly how you think it does.
Nice. I am going to get around to Sniper Elite at some point. And I do want him involved in it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a requirement.
You probably should get Goody involved in that one, yeah.
Mostly because I think... Well, first off, it would be terrifying for anybody who's remotely nervous.
Terrifying for who? Like the viewers?
The viewers, because, you know, for you, you're used to us.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's everybody else who's like, wow, these two really are sadistic. And it's like, yes. Welcome.
Like, you ever put Goody in a room and play a game that he likes? My god, it's an experience.
It's like me, you put me in a Well, I mean, it happened today, where they decided to get me talking about economics, because, you know, Nick genuinely asked for a change. And, it wasn't me going off on the tangent, I was actually asked a question. So, I decided to answer it in my usual, here's 8 paragraphs kind of way. It's just like, this has been your weekly economics lecture. A friendly reminder to Isaac that he has a business degree, but I'll still run circles around the motherfucker. Still my biggest regret, that.
Yeah.
Should have just done that fucking economics degree.
There's a joke I can make here, I just don't know what it is.
Opportunity cost. Next.
Hey! Alright, moving right along then.
Hey, look right. I'm that kind of person. I mean, there are positives to me making that choice.
Such as...
I mean, I probably wouldn't have ended up doing what I'm doing now.
Fair enough, I guess.
I would have almost certainly not met Danielle because I would not be a fucking supervisor in a discount retailer.
Fair enough.
Actually, having said that, half the people I work with have degrees in various fields. I don't think it would have made a difference. Like, someone's got a direct in film, degree. Someone's got a one in geography.
Geography?
I think it's geological studies and also, like, a smaller qualification in Japanese.
That's actually, like, probably useful.
And here we are working for barely above minimum wage. Life is cruel and twisted. It has one hell of a sense of humor.
It's true.
It is true. Why is Metal Blade so fucking broken?
Mm.
4 ammo across 28 slots, so it's got like 100 odd fucking shots. It goes in 8 directions, it's spammable. It does decent damage to most things in the game, especially if you're a boss.
Looking at Metal Land 2, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Ugh. How many bosses in this game have a weakness to Metal Blade? I think it's 6. I know Airman doesn't, Heatman doesn't, Quickman doesn't. Okay, so it's 4. Flashman,
That's
Woodman,
not
Metalman,
6.
Bugman. I don't know, but it fucking feels like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Woodman does way too much damage. For a guy that big. I mean, he's big, I suppose.
Yeah.
Also, so these are the first robots Dr. Wily decided to make himself. My immediate question is, why do you go make someone out of a tree?
I know there's an answer. I can't figure it out right now.
Because these are all robots Wily specifically made for combat. At least according to, you know, everything we've been led to believe. Actually, the more I think about it, none of these robots really... Okay, right, hang on. This is also the guy who turned his old car into a robot. Understandable. Okay.
That's a noise.
That is a noise. I don't know what it is about the Mega Man 2 tracks in this game. Something just doesn't translate right.
I don't understand either.
Fucking rip that one up then, alright. You know, in the original, those spikes didn't pop out until you stood on the platforms. There you go, there's another fun difference. For all you nerds who are like me and give a shit about that kind of thing. Although, forgive me if I never mentioned the fact that I'm actually really bad at Wily Wars. Mostly because I don't play it much and it feels weird.
Understandable.
I don't know how I'd feel if this was my first exposure to Mega Man. I probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, my first exposure to Mega Man was X, so...
You start on a very high note, sir.
Yeah, like, I started on what could have possibly been... I'd say for the X series, probably the best entry point. I wouldn't say for Mega Man overall.
It was definitely like a very strong of the X series.
I would have said for the X series, you either start with 1, 2, or 4.
1 or 4? That, yeah.
Or 2.
Or 2.
2's a bit harder, but... 2, there's a lot I like about 2. 3 is just way too fucking hard. 5 has its bullshit. 6 is entirely bullshit.
6 is 6.
7 is too different, and
7
8 is also like way too different.
Yeah. Like, it's a good game, but like it's not indicative of the X series as a whole.
No, because 8 has like loads of like grinding, money, and shit like that. Message from Dr. Light. You know what? Shout out to the Wily Wars version of Mega Man 2 for making this not slower than frozen molasses going up a hill.
Yeah.
I wonder what the design process was for making this. And that sounds weird. What was the reasoning for doing this?
Reasoning for what? Making a Mega Drive port?
Yeah.
Probably to get it out to like a broader audience. Because like at the turn, like at the start of the 90s, the Mega Drive was gaining a lot of traction. So they probably just wanted to get it out there.
The ultimate irony. I think the only other Saturn Mega Man games were 8 and I think maybe X3.
That's a name I've not heard in a very long time.
I know 8
Saturn.
definitely had a Saturn port. I know
8
X3
did.
was also on PlayStation. But I don't know if X3 was on Saturn.
Pretty sure it was.
If it was, that is one of the rarest, like, that is...
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's like...
X3,
It was?
X3 had a Saturn port. X3
Was
had a
it-
Saturn port.
Was it just in
That's-
Japan?
I'm not sure. PlayStation, Saturn, Japan and EU, not North America. So that thing is gold dust.
There's a Saturn version of...
There's a
Mega
Saturn
Man
version of
X3?
X3.
Hang on, let me just message
Like-
Nick and ask to buy his Sega Saturn off him, because...
What, are you gonna buy the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night while you're at it?
I might.
Don't.
You know, I often look online and I see it's like, oh, here's a mint condition copy of Symphony of the Night's collector's edition from the fucking 90s, and I'm like, oh, give it to me.
He wants it. He shouldn't. He just wants it.
Oh, I absolutely shouldn't. But god damn it, I do. Heatman. And now he's dead.
Regrettable.
Do you think the fact that everybody considers Heatman kind of like not threatening and a bit adorable is why they made his NetNavi counterpart a fucking demon?
No. I think that's just another thing entirely. Because, like, the NetNavi designs are a lot more... They pop more. Because it's still based on the exact same objects.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, very stylistically...
Like Charge Man.
It's very
He's
stylistic.
a man who is basically cosplaying as a train versus ChargeMan.exe, who is an actual
It's
train.
a train! God, Chargeman EXE gets so little screen time, but he is one of the coolest looking bosses.
I mean, there's like Drill Man and Drill Man EXE, where it's like going from Beedrill to Mega Beedrill.
That's one way to put it, honestly. You want drills? I got drills.
I completely forgot Flashman is an ice level.
It is? Oh, it is.
Yeah, there's ice physics. Oh god, Flashman's theme is so good.
It doesn't sound as good, obviously. It sounds worse, but like, it's still there.
Is there a version of Flashman's theme in Smash? I think there is, and I think it's fucking god tier.
It does exist, and it's bonkers good.
I mean, all the Bang Bang remixes in Smash are like bonkers good. Like that Fireman remix goes unnecessarily hard.
The Beedrill Chibashi. Yep.
I mean, yeah, it is a bit like Hibachi. Poor Flashman, he's bald. Thank you, Mega Man and Bass, for that tidbit that we never needed.
And there's EXE Flashman, which will make you want to tear your own hair out.
Mega Man Battle Network 3's boss is just... they're puzzles more than fights.
Yeah, but they're like pretty rad. Like as weird as Battle Network 3 is, that's some very salty boss design.
Message from Dr. Light.
This is from Dr.
Yeah, I'm leaving that asshole for last. Is this the remix of Crash Man's theme that sounds like options music? Oh, right. Oh no.
Yes? Yeah, this one is the notoriously awful one. It's so bad.
Once it gets going, it's not terrible, but that intro, what the hell? It's like, I'm coming in, I'm expecting something kind of smooth, a little bit funky, and then it's like, twang!
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
It's like you've got your fucking pet budgie, and every time he just walks across your piano, he's a little fucking turd in each one.
That's a phrase I've now heard.
Right, so you know how people say that Oil Ocean Act 2 sounds like Dying Ducks?
They do?
Apparently. Not Oil Ocean, Oil Desert.
Oil... Yeah, I don't know much about Oil Desert.
Some of the notes in this, some of the longer ones, and the higher pitched ones, legitimately sound like someone's put a cat in a blender.
Yeah.
Like, I shit you not, I can hear the fucking sound of a motor revving. Alongside the sound of a cat. Yeah, it just happened. Like, what?
Is this like the Sonic 4 dying cat music, or...?
Yeah, kinda. Wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, that sounds like a cat in a blender. Oh, Crash Man. Oh, what did they do to you?
Buddy? What did they do to you?
What did they do to you? Oh, this is just... This hurts.
Just finish the goddamn stage so we never have to think about this again.
I mean, they got the base right. I mean, that's probably because all the instruments on the Mega Drive are bass. Oh, thank God it's over. Oh yeah, Crash Man is the one who jumps when you shoot. Which makes hitting him really easy.
Yeah, I don't think that's changed ever, has it?
No, that's never changed. Crash Man. You know what's fucked up? We're bitching about Mega Man 2's soundtrack here. Have you played the Game Boy version of Mega Man 2?
You have sinned. You have sinned by mentioning that. Go to the corner and think about what you've done.
That is a... Well, I mean, there's kind of a problem with this room. One corner's got a bed in it, which also goes to the other corner. One corner's got a set of warehouse shelves on my PC, and the other one's got a stand with my Xbox on it. Right, did they butcher Quickman's song in this?
About to find out.
Kinda.
Kinda.
But this is only the intro.
Hold your breath.
I'll allow it. I don't know what the hell they did to that sound effect though.
It's not very good, but it's far from the worst thing we've heard today.
I mean, I would still argue that poor Crash Man. He got
yeah,
absolutely shat on. That poor Robot Master. Oh, it's a good thing I got this memorized, isn't it?
yeah.
These are the only 3 of these enemies in the entirety of Mega Man 2. They're like the Sniper Joes of this game, because Sniper Joes only appeared in Bomb Man's level. And if you wanted some unintentional hilarity, the Hyper Bomb can one-shot them. Because, you know, hyper bomb being the weakness of a sniper Joe makes perfect sense. It's a shame there's only 3 of them in the game. And they're all in Bomb Man's level that you can't revisit. Well, you can. There's no reason to. I was to say, what am I talking about? It's Mega Man 1. Of course you can revisit levels. Feckin' nailed it. Don't know why I'm trying to use a crash bomber on him. I feel like if I was to stick it to a wall, it would have the intended effect, but alas. Alright, time to fight this annoying asshole. Having seen people do no damage runs of this,
Yes?
I don't know how, but they are the most patient people I think I've ever had the pleasure of witnessing.
Nice.
Quick boomerang, which I actually think is better than the metal plates. Fucking sue me. How's that for a spicy hot take?
Whatever floats your boat.
Oh, there's the eyebrows.
I'm hardly one to talk.
Yeah. Why does the castle have a mustache?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, it's just really pronounced. It's got the handlebars and everything. Alright, who's ready for a butchered song? Actually, you know what? This one came out alright.
It came alright.
I feel like if this one
Battle
didn't, there would have actually been...
It's...
I feel like Geneva Conventions would have been violated. Item E.
Just waiting for somebody to say the Genoa Convention, and then upon being questioned saying, no, I know what I said, the Italians have had it too good for too long.
Did you know a convention is just like, yeah. Never liked those cakes anyway. Alright, I've got to remember, this is the Wily Fortress with the heaviest fuck resource management. I'm gonna shoot him in the toes! Right, this one's really awkward in this version of the game. Go, 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 go. Right, I can't remember. Is there something I can do with this? Look, if you had infinite resources making a castle image, I bet you'd represent your glorious mustache too. Ironically enough, why did clean shaven? Quick claw, quick claw, quick boomerang.
Quick claw. Smooth.
Gotta tell what I've been playing on stream religiously for the past fucking 5 months. Oh yes, never make physical contact with the dragon. It's an instant kill.
So just do like 16 units of damage or whatever.
He will just one-shot you. Oh yeah, that's right. This game suffers from Mega Man 4 syndrome, where the fucking checkpoints are not by the boss door.
Oh yeah, the checkpoints in the Wily levels in Mega Man 2 are in very odd places.
They're in very dumb places. Right, am I right in remembering the Mecha Dragon is actually weak to the atomic fire? Or am I massively misremembering like a fucking ROM hack or some shit?
I will
played
look
a lot
it
of
up.
them.
I will look it up. 2 damage chart. It looks like it is weak to the atomic fire, actually.
Great, I've just got to stand there and dodge while I charge the fucking thing up. The atomic fire is one of those things that should be more useful than it is. Yeah, like, there's 3 levels of charge, so...
Yeah, the highest one on the dragon does 16, which is slightly above average. It's not like Woodman getting like deleted in a
Absolutely
shot,
two-shot, yeah.
Oh, bosses have 32, not 6.
So it does half. Where the fuck did I learn this random... I think I looked it up one day. It's like, what's this thing's actual weakness? Because I've always just used quick boomerang just because it's, you know, quick. Thin name.
I never stop rushing because I'm quick, man. Hurry up.
God, why do I keep thinking of the fucking Ruby Spears cartoon? Well, Bando. That's a thing that's happened. Where Cutman just says, "Hey Mega Man, you're running low on air, and you're full of shit."
You're full of shit.
And the other one's when Cutman tries to cut through a gate and he goes, "An alarm? Who would have guessed?"
It's a special time.
Oh yeah, you know that conversation I showed you earlier?
Which one?
The roasting.
Can you be more specific? Because for some reason I'm not remembering.
About the number 0.11. And how it's negative, not positive.
When did you show me this?
This morning. Or it might have been
This
yesterday.
morning?
No, it was this morning because I replied to it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. So
Got it.
that there's a follow-up to that I didn't show you, which was when he
I didn't
replied
remember
with,
the
"I
number.
thought anything like more than a 1 was considered bad though," and my response was, "Last time I did maths, 0.11 is less than 1."
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
He's like, "I thought it was a bad thing if it was that high." It's like 0.11 is less than 1. Unless we're talking about binary, at which point, no, it really isn't. Because at that point, it's not 1. It's 6. And if your results say that, you're losing your job.
A 0.11? That'd be like 3/4, wouldn't it?
Honestly, I just looked at it and it's like, wow, that's a really good result. And then there's just him chirping up, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. If you're lucky, I didn't deck you on Wednesday for fucking making half your staff want to quit, but this... Here, I'm just gonna take the piss out of you.
I'm gonna DM you something that's semi-related.
Uh-oh.
If you get an 11 out of 100, but you claim it should be counted as a C, they'll probably decide you deserve it.
What? Oh, fucking hell. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it this question is using binary? That's a me joke.
Yep.
It's like when me and Kiwi, like, I know nothing about fucking Yandere Sim, or whatever the fuck it is. But just fucking roasting him when Benny mentioned, oh, he reads his emails every day apparently, and my response was, yeah, what's he fucking reading for? Stack Overflow.
Seeing you two going at that was actually beautiful.
I was like, yeah, he's reading his emails every day. It's like, yeah, because that's why he hasn't got time to code it. Yeah, he's waiting for the people on Stack Overflow to do it for him.
That was pretty good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get myself a snack.
I will still be here.
Of course.
Just when you think you can't fuck it up any more than you already have. This is my least favorite part of Mega Man 2. Who's pinging me now? Right. Atomic Fire. But that did not do 16. Oh my god. Wow, only I could fuck that up.
Wow, you really are still here.
Yeah, so I used the fully charged atomic fire on the dragon. It sure as fuck didn't do 16 damage. I feel like Wily Wars is fucked with the values a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. By a lot, I mean a whole lot.
Let me actually look at the... look at the Wily Wars chart. Oh god, it's using... It only did 8. But that's... It did 8 damage, but that's still its weakness. So it's using the... I think the hard mode numbers.
I have not got the fucking time to charge up 4 atomic fires, and I don't think I can. Up and down. Down and up. You know, we were talking about Final Fantasy 2 earlier. This is very much feeling like I'm just punching myself in the face over and over. Alright, that's enough forward and back. I feel relieved, vindicated, and a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. And then I remembered stage 4 is coming.
Oh my god, it really is a mustache.
Yeah, it really does have handlebars, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you could fucking grab this castle and ride it like a Harley Davidson.
Please don't say it like that.
Oh, I pissed that chance away. Oh, well, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I have these for a reason. I feel like I'll need that later. But first and foremost, item S.
I didn't think you were I wasn't expecting you to say that, but this is basically. Oh fuck! No.
Thanks, game.
That made me sad. That actually made me sad.
Here I come, Aristotle.
I thought you were gonna say Algernon for a hot sec.
I could. Look at these fucking guys dropping in like Valstrax. My favourite one of that is still the Avengers one.
Favorite one of what?
The Valstrax just kind of turns up memes.
I don't think I know about that one.
There's something coming in from space. What is it? It's just fucking Valstrax. As tempting as it is to get those items, I know better.
Yeah, no, those are traps.
Those are traps for 3 stages time. Although, if you're playing this for the first time, you don't know that.
Got him.
I'll just fucking power walk through these drills, it's fine. E. 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 E.
It's in the game, probably.
It's in the E. Hang on. I'm gonna remember this thing's name. And it's gonna fucking surprise me. Is it the Pico Pico Master?
It is on. I think it's Pico Pico something. Pico Pico Kun.
There we go. Yeah, and then next is the Guts Dozer, then the Booming Trap.
Booby trap.
I mean, that's an accurate description of what it is.
Ah.
Just power walk through it. It's alright, I can take him. It reminds me of one of the unlockable characters in Powered Up, which is literally just Mega Man before the transformation, and all you can do is this poncy ass little kick. I didn't even know how you're meant to beat the game on that difficulty, but apparently you can do it. Same with Roll, except Roll just attacks with a costume-themed sword of choice. Like she has a Catgirl one where she attacks with a giant sardine.
That's hilarious. It's starting to feel like that one achievement in Mega Man ZX where you beat like the Hedgehog boss as a human, and apparently that's possible.
Apparently. I don't know how.
I have no idea. I don't know how either.
I mean, head shock
guess
is
you can,
that hard.
Can you like grab the projectiles and throw them back or something?
Okay, next is Gutsdozer. Gutsdozer is easy. However, what's not easy is keeping your supplies in check. The water just looks like really flat lemonade. Or water in one of those glasses that has a bubble pattern on it.
Yeah.
And that was the level. Right, so what the fuck is this?
It's a Gutsdozer.
And now it's gone. Okay, that stage is pathetic. Alright, now it's time for the one that everybody hates. Quite rightly. You know what? We were talking about Mega Man games on Sega hardware earlier. There's a Mega Man game on the fucking Game Gear.
I don't remember which one it is though.
It's its own thing.
Yeah, I think it was just like just one game.
It had 4 Robot Masters. Then it had 2 fortress stages set in Dr. Cossack's castle of all places, which were Wave Man and Toad Man's levels, I think. No, really. And they were the bosses as well. And then you had a final stage in Wily's castle that was just a fight with the Wily capsule from Mega Man 4.
What an odd experience.
It is a really weird experience. Hey, practical use for the fucking wood shield. Because as soon as you move in a direction, it flies off. So it is only useful for standing still.
Smooth.
What a dumb fucking concept for a power-up that was. Yeah, it's not like even in Smash where you could hold the button down for a bit and it would keep the shield on you, at least for a little bit. It's just like you tap a direction, that's it, it's off. So you can do this without item 2, however, this is Wily Wars, I do not want to attempt it.
But why?
Alright, here we go. Probably the worst boss Mega Man's ever done. And my TV picked a really bad time to decide it wants to... Tell me it wants to shut off. Goddamn auto power saver.
Oh no!
I have no shame.
I knew that.
I mean, I think it's playing smart because I've used free crash bombers already, so... I mean, I'll just level with you. I just think that boss fight's very well designed. Alright, here we go. Time to make an absolute mockery out of these assholes. Right, you're weak to something that isn't called the Metal Blade, so...
Oh no, he's gotta think!
You're at least unique. Huh, you're not weak to the Metal Blades either. So technically, you're not weak to the Metal Blades.
Technically.
God, that sound effect is really fucking annoying. Ah, here's the guy who's actually weak to Metal Blades. So I think Quickman's secondary weakness is technically the Crash Bomber. But about that. Ironically enough, the Wily machine in this game as well, if you position a well-placed Crash Bomber, it just one-shots it.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that.
The hilarity being, guess what you're not going to have at this point?
This game's messed up.
This game's fucking dumb. You wouldn't tell Mega Man 3 is the one they rushed, would you? Right, you're weak to air, so I'll just oxygenate
God, you can't
you.
breathe.
And now he's dead. Oh, here we go. So his weakness is officially the quick boomerang, and I can demonstrate that thusly. Behold. However, we all know what we want to see.
What the fuck? Oh, I never get tired of seeing that.
And if you're on easy mode on the NES version, that's a one-shot. Oh yeah, Flashman's weakness is actually the Crash Bomber, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Right, this is another one of those fights that very much relied on lag to be bearable.
What a pity.
Can't remember if the quick boomerang does anything to this one. Metal Blades it is. Even though it doesn't actually do any extra damage.
Who cares about extra when your base is 1-4?
Get up. Up. I know in the second phase, if you place a crash bomb just below the cockpit as he's moving forward, it will just shred his health entirely.
Right.
I fucking hate this boss. The good news is now everything is recharged.
Oh yeah.
Well, so I say the second form of that fight is weak to the Crash Bomber. That was in the NES version. I don't know about this one. Metal Man was there briefly.
Let me see. Crash Bomber? Weird. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, if its actual weakness is the Crash Bomber, that just confirms to me this game is so hilariously backwards.
It's so bad.
Lie down, Jack. That's a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. You. Nice. Alright, what's next? And last should be the Mighty Lighter. Bringer of Fire.
Wasn't there more to that sentence?
It is good for cooking things.
And the booty.
Yes, it is indeed good for the soul. And the booty. Never forget the and the booty. Right, you fucking tanked that last hit, you cheating bastard. I fucking saw it. Yeah, Crash Bomber is the way to go for this. God, I forgot how chunky the Mega Drive controllers are, man. Right, you fucking lowballed that.
Ah, we're back here again.
Listen here, you old fuck. It ain't fucking banana pudding day yet.
That's a phrase I wasn't expecting to hear at any point.
I need to send you a video.
I'm concerned, but oddly intrigued.
Oh, don't worry, it's not as cursed as half the memes I like.
Well, I didn't think it was cursed. I just don't know what to expect.
It's weirdly wholesome.
Uh-oh. Now I'm even more concerned.
Copy link. There you are, Merry Easter.
I'll watch that in a bit.
God, I'm gonna get really good at fighting these assholes.
I thought you were already good at it.
Yeah, some of them. It's Clash Man. I mean Crash Man.
Please stop.
Whatever the hell his name's actually meant to be. I got hit by a fucking moving truck. Well, not even a moving truck, a stationary truck.
That's even worse.
You've been hit by. You've been struck by.
A stationary truck.
Fuck you, quick man. God, Quick Man on a flat surface is remarkably annoying. Alright, well, we're almost halfway through this trilogy in a bit. Because there is a fourth game in here.
It's a lot shorter, though, I
Yeah, it's just like 6 levels.
believe.
We'll probably finish this off tomorrow when I'm done with work, because I have had about 3 hours sleep in the past 48 hours, and I think it's starting to show.
Yeah,
Mostly because I'm actually being funny.
Get that rest.